Circling back to the supply chain disruptions, which were painted as a big, scary culprit, they actually had hardly any impact according to their analysis. The story we've been fed, it doesn't align with reality. This isn't just academic musing, it's about your wallet. Politicians blaming supply chains are essentially misdirecting us from the true source and, more critically, the real solutions. Think of it this way, if you're constantly told that a leaky roof is due to bad windows, you'll never fix the real leak. That's the inflation narrative today, misguided and misleading. But knowing the problem is just half the battle. It's time to armor up and protect your assets. Understanding a truth, Milton Friedman, one of the most important economic thinkers of the 20th century, warned us decades ago.
14 departments down to four
basic
and a half.
fundamental functions. What are its fundamental functions? Preserve the peace, defend the country, provide a mechanism whereby individuals can adjudicate their disputes. That's the Justice Department. Protect individuals from being coerced by other individuals. The police function.
Right.
And those are the fundamental functions of government, in my opinion.
Friedman has been quoted as saying, if you listen to people in Washington talk, they will tell you that inflation is produced by greedy businessmen, or produced by a grasping union, or is produced by spendthrift consumers. But none of them produce inflation for the very simple reason that neither the businessman, nor the trade union, nor the housewife has a printing press in their basement. Why is this so important? Because it exposes the real truth about inflation. It's not some natural disaster that just happens on us. It's not a hurricane. It's not an earthquake. It's a choice made by government policy. And here's where the problem gets worse. But if you think that's the concerning part, wait until you see what's happening with the government spending right now. The numbers I'm about to show you are going to shock you. To give you some context, the total US federal spending in 2024 was $6.75 trillion. But it gets worse. Elon Musk recently broke down the numbers in a shocking tweet. He calculated that we're spending about $4 billion per day more than we take in. To put that in perspective, that's like spending $166 million every hour, or $2.7 million every minute, or $45,000 every second. Let me show you how this directly impacts your life. If you're responsible and you save $10,000 in 2019, that same money is only worth $8,196 today in real purchasing power. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about real life consequences. Your grocery bill is up 21% since 2021. Housing costs have increased by 30% in many areas. Gas prices have seen wild swings of 50% or more. This isn't by accident. It's a direct result of policy choices. Every time the government prints more money to cover spending, it's essentially taking value from your savings. It's like a hidden tax that no one voted for.